Hello everybody, my name is Hussein and today I'll be talking about how to do presentations. I won't be focusing on the content, I'll be more focusing on the way you present yourself to the audience and aesthetically. And now just a small tip for the content wise. I'm not going to talk a lot about this, but make sure to have just key points in there. Like the main topic. You don't need to have a whole bulk of information on your slides, because otherwise it's not going to be visually appealing to the eye and the audience will be looking at your slide instead of you, and that's exactly the opposite of what you want. So now more of the aesthetic wise and more like how to structure your presentation. Make sure not to have a lot of slides, because if the audience sees you go over 10 or 5 slides, they're going to start losing interest. So try to keep it short and snappy. Try to maintain contrast between the text and the background, which will be more appealing to the eye and the audience. And use popping text so the people will be more attracted towards it. Try to focus on 2 or 3 main colors that you're going to keep the theme of your presentation. Because if you use more, it'll just look a bit too messy. Try to use a normal size font. Don't make it too big and don't make it too small, because otherwise they won't be able to see it, or otherwise they just wouldn't want to see it. Don't use more than one image, because then there's more to focus on the slide than to focus on the person presenting. So you want them to focus on you. When focusing on statistics, try to focus on pie graphs or other statistically visualizing things so people can see what's going on, instead of just explaining, which is more difficult to understand because some people are more visual learners. So now let's talk about the presenting part. So while presenting, your 2 main goals are to be confident and to persuade the audience. So in order to persuade the audience, you need to try to learn the script off by heart, because if you don't, you won't look confident or persuasive. So if you're not going to be confident, why should the audience take what you're talking about? Why should they believe you? So it's really important to be confident. While talking about something, try to make a personal connection with it. Try to talk about a story that might have happened with you or a friend, so the audience feels connected and can relate with something. Try to interact with the audience, so the audience feels like it's a part of the presentation, which is also what you want. The last thing you want is the audience is falling asleep because of you talking too long. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to leave a comment so we can improve. Make sure to do so because we love feedback and it will help us in our reflection.